Hello, everybody. It's Alex Shevchenko speaking. Welcome to today's Friday Alpha Leaks. This is a live stream that we are during which we are sharing with you the updates from the Aurora ecosystem as well as wide data year and in general crypto. I hope that you are holding tight because the markets are extremely red and lots of people are not very satisfied with the stuff. The situation is pretty bad, probably for people who are investing in crypto in general. But over the past 10 years that I'm staying in crypto, I cannot say that this is something extremely um, like there's something that this is out of the line of the other events. Yes, crypto is going up and down. That's the volatility of this particular market, and this happens sometimes. In case you're making your proper financial decisions on this stuff, then you probably should account for these risks. Anyway, I feel bad for everybody who are feeling bad in this market. But I can tell you that independently of assets going down, most probably, or like not the most probably, every downtrend was up until now has been reversed with the uptrend, and that's just the cyclic nature of in general economy and crypto in particular. So, sending to all of you my support. Hold tight and enjoy the ride. That's the part of the game. However, the prices is not the most important thing for us to talk through. And let's get into the updates. The only last thing that I would like to mention is that since this is a live stream, you're able to ask your questions and I will try to answer all of them. And thank you for being with us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And now, without further ado, let's go into the updates. So this week is the time when a very large conference, DevConnect, is happening in Argentina. And besides this conference specifically, there are also multiple side events and actually big side events that are happening. One of them is Multi-Chain Day. And as usually, we feel that we are very close with the multi-chain community. And that's why Aurora is taking part in it. This time to Argentina, there were a couple of people that you probably have seen around from the Aurora crew were going. One of them is Charlie, and he was presenting on a panel during the multi-chain day. And the second one is Grigory. And there was also on the multi-chain day in the Aurora booth, you were able to grab some cool merch there. And that is about Calyx. It is about Aurora also. And yeah, I hope you got some goodies from there. Moving forward, something's wrong with my mouse. Besides that, there was the Pragma event, and here also Aurora was represented by Charlie, and there was also a little bit of merch for everybody for grabs. Coca, pretty known and pretty big project in the crypto ecosystem, which is the non-custodial wallet. It has integrated through Near Intense, Aurora, and Near itself. So now you're able, if you're a user of Coca, you're able to top it up with the stables from Near and Aurora. That's a great thing because users of Coca enjoy the non-custodial wallet experience with an ability to earn with an ability to issue a card and also earn yield on your card balance. That's a pretty nice thing. I've been trying Coca by myself, and that's a very nice user experience, something like a Revolut style approach, and it's pretty good. So I really encourage everyone who are looking for a solution like this to check out Coca. They are just an amazing team that we have been working with. Yeah, so check it out, and now you are able to use your assets from Near and Aurora. DeFi Llama News have been publishing an interview with me all around usability. There, I have been focusing on different aspects, including the Aurora, how Aurora is different in terms of the usability. If you remember, we have this interesting approach to the Aurora's transaction fees when 50 transactions per month for every single user are free. So that's an interesting thing. And besides that, people are able to launch their own virtual chains through Aurora Cloud, and they are able to specify how the gas mechanics is working and how users are able to interact with these chains. But besides that, there are also new innovations like Near Intents and Calyx for the cross-chain interaction and launching the token. So this is a nice read. I would encourage everyone who is interested in what is happening in Aurora and how we're thinking about stuff. Take a look into this piece. ConsumerFi sale ended on Calyx, and I congratulate ConsumerFi with a successful sale. They've raised 160% of what they were intending to raise as a soft cap. There were more than 500 people participating in this launch from 11 ecosystems. I can tell you that me personally, I was actually participating in it. I was putting in ConsumerFi $3,000. This is not a financial advice for anyone to do. But from my point of view, the project makes sense. Things that they're doing are making sense. Looking forward for the TGE and looking forward to see the vesting. Reminding everybody who have been participating in Calyx on the ConsumerFi sale, the TGE is going to be announced a little bit later. There will be 50% of the tokens that are unlocked there, and then after this, there is a linear vesting that is happening. This type of functionality is available for anyone, for any teams who are willing to launch on Calyx. And so if you're thinking of launching a token, you're looking for a platform where you're able to do this, Calyx is the only cross-chain launchpad that allows you to collect assets from different ecosystems straight away. Besides that, it allows for these advanced mechanics like setting up vesting schedules and interacting with different communities like Jumbo or Near Legion. That's a pretty interesting product. I encourage everyone to check it out. And if you're not launching, but you're rather looking for high risk assets, because everything that is pre-TGE should be considered as high risk. Actually, traditional finance guys are saying that all of the crypto is high risk, but clearly CFI token, I feel that it is higher risk than for example Bitcoin, right? So, but anyway, if you're looking for exposure to these higher risks, then check out Calyx and the future upcoming sales. There will be more projects launching this year that you will be able to assess and make your own decision on taking part in the token sale. I would like once again emphasize here to everybody: please do your research, make the financial decisions, allocate funds that you are willing to risk into these initiatives. This is very, very important for you to understand that this is your own decision, and you need to understand what can be happening because of this. Okay. Near Intents crossed 5 billion in all-time volume, so I congratulate Near Intents with this pretty nice milestone. And the funny thing is that it's already almost 6 billion. In fact, if you're going to explore.nearintents.org, this is the place where you're able to see the core stats. The 30-day volume is 3.2 billion, which is higher than the all-time volume. So over the past 30 days, Near Intents is able to supply more trading volume than all the time before it. which is great. And also 7-day volume is getting closer to 1 billion. That's a great milestone for this type of a product. Besides that, happy to see that for the first time, I see on Near Intents a 10 Bitcoin swap in a single transaction. So there are users who are performing these type of transactions when they are trading with just a single click, 10 Bitcoins. And this transaction being processed, let's see. So this transaction was incoming in 6/12/47. This is the block 6. This was the start of the transaction, but then the actual transaction that was going in, that's the incoming transaction here was at 6/23/36. And if we're going to take a look at the transaction when the USDC were withdrawn, it was 6/29. So this transaction was originating, was landing at 6/23, and this transaction was at 6/29. So in just 6 minutes, a user was able to sell his Bitcoin. And that's a tremendous, great result for the system like Near Intents that connects market makers with the users who are willing to perform some operations. That's an absolutely great solution. I highly encourage anyone who is looking into the cross-chain trading, non-custodial cross-chain trading. Check out Near Intents. You are able to find the project at near-intents.org. And I know that many of you are already using it and loving the product. Reminding everybody that there will be a NearCon conference happening in San Francisco this year on February 23 and 24. That's a yearly conference that Near is doing. And really looking forward to you. Those of you who are going to come to ETH Denver, one of the also traditional big blockchain events in the US, you can actually bundle together NearCon with ETH Denver. So NearCon is happening just right after ETH Denver. You can go from Denver to San Francisco. It's not a very long flight, and spend a couple of days there. I'm going to be on both of these conferences, so you will be able to see me there if you want, and would be happy to chat all things AI and removing the barriers in between the blockchains on NearCon. And now it's time to review the submissions on the Meme Clash. I was not able to prepare before this, so I'm looking at this for the first time. That's nice. Fastest love story of Lord Alex. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I like cheetahs. Cheetahs are just amazing creatures. A little bit too much of the things. Yeah. Okay. Do you know what is this rocket? I wonder who knows this. What is this rocket? Oh my God! Please do not drive the bikes that way. This is not very safe. Take care of yourself. So, from my point of view, the most interesting ones, the funniest ones were. Now let's put this aside. Let's put this aside, and then I even don't know. Okay, we have been discussing the cheetah, right? So then let's go cheetah, go in there. So we have 3, and I probably can just say that all of them are equal. So there will be no first, second, and third places this week. These 3 gentlemen are going to share the prize pool for the first, second, and third place equally in between them. Thanks for participating in the meme contest. And yeah, let's congratulate New Intents with the 5 billion volume. I'm stopping sharing my screen. Let me just quickly review what are the questions, and also take a look at the time. Alex, switch to dark theme. Yeah, we need to. I have the way how it actually works for me is I have the automatic switch in between the themes from white to dark when night comes, and right now in Europe is just nighttime. It's daytime, but I will try Christian to do it the next time for you. PikeSpeak has Intense update. Really? What is the update from PikeSpeak? It is 6 by volume and 1 million volume chart. I'm not sure that I'm getting this. Okay, there is a longer question. With the current market trends, do you think now is a good time to consider buying back into Aurora, or there are any key indicators we should be watching for a better entry point? I would not give any advices on, in general, on buying or selling crypto, especially on Aurora. Like, I have lots of vested interest. I'm building this project. Like, I cannot give you any advices on the when you should participate in Aurora, when you should buy it, when you should sell it, whether you need to be exposed. And so, please understand me correctly. Like, this would be not right thing to do, and also illegal thing to do. So, no advices from me on Aurora. Taking a look into the wider crypto market, what I would probably say that I cannot say that there are like major reasons why this drop is happening. There is no massive, bankruptcy. There is no massive, hack. There is a natural kind of like accumulation of the projects into bigger entities. Like, well, this is what I see. I see that there are geopolitical tensions continuing, unfortunately, with Ukraine, and now with in between the US and Venezuela. But all of this, I mean, it's happening for some time. So I'm not quite sure why the crypto market is going down, and I cannot see that there is a big change in fundamentals. That's why my perception on this is that this is just like some kind of correction, and I would anticipate that it is going to end up at some point in time, and that we are not yet in this deep bear market. But I might be wrong. And what I'm sharing here is just my view. Please, every time when you're buying assets, make your own sane decisions on this stuff. And I want to repeat the question about your evaluations of consumer file launchpad results in Calyx. It seems like it is a successful launch. Let's see how the project is going to deliver. Any update on virtual chains? Yeah, people are launching virtual chains. People are coming. When I'm on some kind of events, I'm showing to people the Aurora Cloud, and they are trying it out right away. So people are trying. This technology is in use. This technology is ready, available for everybody for free, as you know, at auroracloud.dev. Will there be a possibility in the future that some of the projects launched on Calyx will have their TGEs across multiple chains? It's not the TGEs across multiple chain. I would say this is probably the wrong way how to think about it. The TGE is just like launching a token. A token can be a multi-chain token itself, and through near intents and the Omni bridge. Specifically, the token can be moved from chains to chains. This is one of the interesting features that what Calyx allows you to do if you're launching your token on Calyx, that because of the Omni bridge, your token, if you wish to, if you're a founder, your token can be on Ethereum mainnet, on Arbitrum, on Base, on Solana, and on many other chains right away. So it's like what we are trying to do here is just completely abstract away thinking of the particular chains and particular ecosystems that you're focusing on to a wider set of crypto people that you're able to advertise your project, so that all of them not able to directly interact with your project's token, but also they are able to not think about where the chain, what is the chain for your token. And we actually have some projects who are going to launch multi-chain tokens that are existing on multiple chains that are bridgeable because of the near intents technology. So you can think of this like Circle has their own technology that is called CCTP that allows you to bridge USDC in between different chains. This is the same technology. Omni Bridge is going to be a CCTP for any token, not only for Circle. Okay. I hope we don't see something like Intellex anymore. Well, I mean, that's the rule of the game. If all of the projects are gonna imagine that if all of the projects that you're investing in are just growing, that would not be fun, right? So, yeah. Are there any setbacks recorded during the consumer file sale on Calyx? If yes, what are the recommended solutions to it? There were some problems on the front end side. The team has been working hard to resolve this, but in general, the smart contracts, everything that has been handling the sale was working correctly and according to plan. So I would say that it's good. The user interface, it should be improved, and the team has been working hard to deliver this. Seeing more big swaps on near intents, do you think intent can handle like $10 million swap in one go? Actually, I believe that this is going to happen even before the end of the year. Yes. Another question is, who is swapping $10 million with one click? I don't know. maybe Elon Musk. But like that's a lot of money. That's insane amount of money. The majority of people don't own this money. Like 99.9% or even more people, they don't have that amount of money in their whole net worth. And the person is making a decision of such a swap just with one click. It means that he should have much more than that. Like what is the approximate size of your portfolio that you're doing in like swapping in a single transaction? 1%, 0.1%. This is like an insanely rich person. There are sometimes cases like when you need to do this. For example, you need to move stables from one chain to another because you're doing something. And this is exactly the use case that near intents is going to support. But for other assets, this will also be like only for big assets, this will be possible. But I hardly can imagine that somebody is going to buy $10 million worth of Aurora in one single click. So with Aurora, unfortunately, this thing is not going to work. And not only with Aurora, like with other smaller tokens too. Yeah, but yeah. Monday we will have 6 billion in near intents. I think even before it, right? So according to the current numbers. Cheetahs is a Chip's brother. Yeah. Yeah, switch. Yeah. Okay. Pikes Peak shows intense balances. Like, yeah, maybe so. I actually seen it. May I meet you? Yeah, Monza, you can. You may. uh, yeah, exactly the question. Why swap in one go? Yeah, you can do 50 swaps. Actually, this is here is the alpha leak for everybody. We're working on the feature that would allow you to do 50 swaps. So we call this a streaming swaps, or DCA, daily cost average, when you are setting up an order and then it is executed over a longer period of time. This might be a nice way for everybody to, for example, do periodic buys or periodic sales of a particular token. This is an efficient way. And yes, Fox Crypto Boss is saying that, yeah, you can reduce the slippage. You can let arbitrages. You are going to get out of it with a better price. In general, yes, but the way how this big swap transactions are going to work is that they are going to protect you. Yeah, but in general, the rule of thumb is that it's better to everybody who are doing trading, it's better for you to widen up the windows that you're trading in order not to disrupt the markets too much, so that the arbitrage can equalize the prices on all of the markets, because you are trading only one particular market, and then you are moving the price only on one market. Okay. Yeah, maybe Bezos can swap 10 million in one go. Yeah, it's either Bezos or Musk. I mean, it depends whose rocket is bigger, right? Okay, cool. Well, thanks everybody for joining us today. We have almost 200 people here listening to us. Thank you very much. Thanks for guys who are watching us on YouTube, watching us in X, and also in our Discord. I hope you figured out some alphas, some interesting insights from us. And as always, we're going to see each other in exactly 1 week from now on the next Friday Alpha section. On the next Friday Alpha League sessions. And until then, have a good one.